Good morning, welcome back to the show. Hanging out here talking about free transportation around Summit County. If you don't already know, well, it's the Summit Stage, and I'm joined here in the studio by Jim and Kim. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Jim, you're the transit director. Did I get that right this time? I've been trying to commit that to memory, and I've been having a tough time with it. But you work there doing that with the Summit Stage, and Kim, you're a driver as well then at Summit Stage. How's that going?
Absolutely awesome.
Okay, that's what I want to hear. So, Jim, right now we are in the winter schedule. So, tell me what that means in transition from coming out of the fall.
Well, we operate, we add one additional route, which is the Swan Mountain Flyer that provides service between Breckenridge and A Basin. And then we go to 30-minute service with our route out to Copper. And most of the routes are on 30 minutes, except at night they go to hourly. So we're doing that. And then I would also like to mention for New Year's, there's a lot of revelers out New Year's Eve, so we're going to be deploying some extra buses throughout the county so that no one gets left behind.
Yeah, which is great, and also just an excellent resource to get people home safely if they're out enjoying nightlife for New Year's Eve, and have a couple extra buses out there. That's a great addition to the route. So, Kim, will you be operating a vehicle on New Year's?
Earlier in the day.
Earlier in the day, that's good. So you get to go out and enjoy it, ring in the new
Who,
year.
me? No.
No, go to bed. No, not at all. Yeah. Well, that sounds good. At least you're driving out there earlier on. With the snow that we've been getting, though, has it been really holding you guys up, or how's that going?
Occasionally there is accidents and stuff like that delay, but we have extra buses dispatch. We keep in contact with dispatch that helps keep the buses on time. And or we attempt to, and get extras out there that help pick people up and get them to where they're going.
Is it pretty tough to get the buses around when the snow's on the ground?
No, I prefer driving a bus than my car.
Oh, nice. Well, then you could take it from Kim right there on why another reason you should hop on the Summit Stage.
Absolutely.
Because not only, again, I just want to always drive that point, it's free. You guys, you can just hop on the bus and get to a destination safer rather than driving in your vehicle, which you may or may not have winter tires or an all-wheel drive car. The buses are going to get you around. And let's talk about then where the buses actually go. You can go to basically any ski area in Summit County through the Summit Stage, right, Jim?
That's right. We serve all of the towns, or well, I should say, the town of Breck, Frisco, Silverthorne, Dillon, and then we also serve all of the ski resorts as well.
Nice.
So, and we operate some service within the town, but generally we provide the service between the towns and each of the ski resorts.
Great, and which also then cuts out the need to pay for parking or even fight with parking at the resort. So that's just another great addition for why you should get on Summit Stage, because you can take your skis with you, right? That's
right. You can carry the skis, and in the summer we have the bike racks for carrying bikes, and we carry a lot of bikes on our buses. Those are taken off on October 1st, and they come back on. We reinstall them the 1st of May. So it's strictly the summer only for the bikes.
Right, and you have access to that front bike rack where you're not sticking your gear equipment outside the buses. You take that on the bus, which then can get a little congested. So sometimes you have to kind of situate that in the right spot. But you can at least bring your skis and snowboard on the Summit Stage, which another great addition to as you're getting around. Kim, here's your chance. You're on TV right now. What would you like to say to riders that, it's something maybe a little pet peeve that you see, like, guys, if you just looked at the schedule, or is there anything like that that you would say to the public on to best get on the Summit Stage?
Well, we've got the www.summitstage.com.
Right.
They can always download. Everybody's got smartphones now. You can always download. You don't have to carry the paper schedule.
Yeah.
And it answers a lot of questions that a lot of riders have.
There you go.
And don't be scared to ask a question of the driver, or call dispatch to ask a question.
Nice. So you just heard again from Kim that if you guys have a question about if you're a little nervous, because if you're not familiar with Summit County, you're not necessarily sure exactly where the bus is going to go, if you're on the right stop, or if you're on a stop that says that's on the Breckenridge to Frisco route, but maybe it's heading just to the Frisco transfer station, not going to Breckenridge. You don't want to make that mistake. You can just ask the driver, and they'll be willing to help. Every driver's going to know the schedule in and out, right?
Yes, and make sure you know what bus stop you're getting on at.
Absolutely.
So when you're going home, you know what bus stop to get off at.
Yeah. Jim, again, the website to best find out more information on the Summit Stage?
SummitStage.com.
All right. You guys, Thanks for coming in here this Monday morning. And Kim, I think I was on your bus yesterday. I was headed to Breckenridge. Were you doing that route
You
yesterday?
poor thing.
Oh, no. Well, I think it was a great ride. I enjoyed it a lot. It wasn't
Why,
even
thank
too
you.
busy right now for this time of year, which is nice. There's still plenty of seating going on. It was midday, so it wasn't while the lifts closed. I know that gets a little more
Well,
hectic.
yeah, when the lifts close, it does get hectic, and they do get extra buses out there because
Nice.
we do get pretty packed.
Yeah, for this time of year, it's one of the peak times of the winter.
Yes.
But otherwise, ridership's been looking good, and just got to get on the stage, guys. It's again free transportation to wherever you need to go in Summit County. And thank you for again coming in here this morning, Jim and Kim. We're gonna be back with more Summit Stage, Summit Sunrise, not Summit Stage. These guys are Summit Stage. We'll be back with more Summit Sunrise after this break. So stick around. We'll be back.